Today's video is gonna be about keeping yourself busy. And I'll tell you from my experience, I did tend to keep myself really busy in the past years, whether it was with work, chasing goals, working out. I'll go out here and there. Yeah, I did, especially last year. Last year I was going out pretty often, but I do tend to lock in. And when I do that, I get really busy. Like even now, I just be really busy just trying to chase the things I want to do. The only thing is, I was using that as a way to avoid myself, a way to avoid my problems, a way to avoid the things that were really going on up here. And just like this, like going out to the beach, watching the sunrise in the morning, I would have never done this. I would have woken up and gotten straight to work, started working on whatever I left off the night before. But now I don't want to do that anymore. Well, there's really no such thing as balance, but I do want to even out how much I pour into myself and how much I pour into my work. My work will only be as great as I am. So if I'm not feeling good, my work is gonna show for it. You know, the reason I'm out here at the beach right now, watching the sunrise, doing some videos at the same time is because why not? I wanted to watch the sunrise. I also wanted to work as soon as I got up. So I decided to do both. I would have never done this in the past. And it took me a while to realize that because I would be so busy. I would be so busy with my 9 to 5s, with running a business, with trying to stay consistent in the gym that I would be avoiding a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions deep down that would sooner or later catch up to me. Sooner or later, they would show up in my day-to-day life that I was really unhappy. And to begin with, I was already unhappy with where I was in life. So for me to be avoiding that and just staying busy all the time, not actually giving time to process my feelings, that would start to affect my day 10 times more. Looking back at it now I see why a lot of the days were harder than they were. A lot of the days were a lot tougher because I was avoiding myself. I was avoiding the conflict within my head. I was avoiding everything. But now I try to balance it because now, even though I'm still not really happy with where I truly want to be, at least I'm happy chasing where I want to be. I'm happy moving towards those goals. And whenever I get the chance, I always tend to do little things to keep my happiness up there. I know, I do believe that happiness won't make you money. And that's kind of a sad truth. You do have to, in a way, kind of neglect that happiness and just do it anyways. But at the same time, if I can just do a little bit for myself, if I can keep healing that inner child, keep understanding why I feel these things, why my mind is thinking this way, I will do it now. Because I'm getting to the point where I'm so locked in that a lot of this is my therapy. A lot of this is me speaking my mind. A lot of this is me listening to myself. This channel is literally me and my inner thoughts, me and my deep talks. These are talks, these are things that have been in my head for the past years. These are things that I think about every single day. These are things that I want to put out there and be vulnerable a bit and to show someone that they're not alone. I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but yes, I did. And there was a point where I would truly realize that, and I intentionally was doing it on purpose. I was intentionally keeping myself busy and avoiding all of my emotions because I thought that was weak, because I thought that it wasn't important, and it came back to bite me in the butt. Like sooner or later, it came back to bite me in the butt. There's a lot of great things about me, but I never really used those things other for myself. I always used it for a job, for the gym, for everything else but me. And now I'm not. Now I'm not avoiding it. Now I am just as busy or even more busy some days, but I'm still healing my inner self. I'm still giving time to me. I'm still making sure I'm good. I'm still making sure all of these things. I do make like short form TikTok sometimes, a little motivational experience, little quotes, affirmations, whatever you want to call it. And I made one the other day to always give time to yourself. Always make sure you take some time out of the day to just be you, to do something that you like, whether it's doing a hobby that you like, um, doing a routine that you like, doing a skincare, watching a movie, going to the store. It's okay to enjoy life sometimes. It's okay, I promise. You don't always have to be busy out running from your problems because it will catch up to you. All those inner thoughts, all those inner feelings, those things are sooner or later going to catch up to you, and it's gonna be like an explosion. And you're gonna keep asking yourself, why am I feeling this way? Why am I like this? Why am I always thinking like this? It's because you are running away from your problems. You are keeping, and a lot of us intentionally do it. A lot of us intentionally put in the overtime at work. A lot of us intentionally, when we have all these negative thoughts, we go to the gym. I fell victim to that even when I first started going to the gym 5 years ago. You know, I was so negative. I always led with negativity. I always led with all those deep inner thoughts and used that as my fuel. And yes, I got great results with that. I got great discipline from that. But I did not start to make the best life-changing results physically, mentally, and until I started to give in to myself, until I started to listen to myself. Regardless of how busy I was with life, with work, with anything else, when I started giving in to myself, when I started actually listening to what was going on up here, that's when I started to really change and make actual progress. Stop whatever it is that you're doing. Stop running away from your problems. I know you love to keep yourself busy. I love to keep myself busy as well. When I'm not busy, I feel anxious sometimes. Like the anxiety kind of like catches up to me. I'm like, damn, I could be doing this or that. I could be doing, and in those times, I need to learn to just chill and relax. Just enjoy life for that moment. Even yesterday, it was maybe 9, I think it was like 9 p.m. I was so tired. I've been so tired from the week. I wanted to like keep working. There's so much work I still could have done, but instead, and I even made like this 12-ounce cup of coffee at 9 p.m. I was gonna chug it and just freaking work to probably 1 in the morning. But I looked in the mirror and I looked at myself that I wasn't smiling as much. I was feeling pretty negative, and I was like, I think I need sleep. I think I need to sleep. I think I just need to call it a night and go to sleep on this one and wake up tomorrow with more fuel and more ambition and a better energy, a better mind space, and just pick up where I left off. And in the past, I would avoid that a lot. Oh my God, my caffeine addiction, oh dude, it it got bad. It got bad. But that's because I was so busy with life. I was trying to do so much in one day. It got bad. No, this was literally my schedule for months. I will get up in the morning to go to the gym, maybe 3 in the morning, and I would chug an energy drink. I would get back home 5 a.m., chug a cup of coffee, go to work 6, get off maybe 3, something like that. Chug like another energy drink for my business because I had a lawn care business and I had to do that. I was probably drinking like 500 to 600 milligrams of caffeine every single day for months. And when I tell you my nerves were out of this world, out of this world. And I was doing all of that thinking I was gonna be happy. I was doing all of that and I was in such a negative mind space because I was avoiding myself. I was doing all of that to keep myself busy from actually figuring out what was the problem, what I wanna do, why am I like this. Make sure you take some time out of every single day to give some you time. Show yourself some love, do something for you, do something you enjoy. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.